Okay, so about to start the 11th week of this documentary. Gonna start off with a small announcement of what I'm gonna be planning for, not for this week, but throughout this week and I suppose like the rest of this month. So, if you guys saw the last part to this documentary, you'll know that last week I took part in a campaign stream on Twitch for British Red Cross. I was basically raising money for Operation COVID-19 by playing a game for 19 hours, or in my case it was 18 hours, but it was still playing a game for a long amount of time in order to raise money for Operation COVID-19. I had a lot of fun doing it. It was both one of the most challenging things that I've ever done in gaming, but also one of the fun, probably one of the most enjoyable challenges that I've ever done in gaming. I had a great time doing it. It was a great to have my mates along there in video call, well not video call but like voice call, especially towards the end of like the second session where things just went absolutely mad. It's absolute chaos. But I got an email from someone who worked for this campaign, as I basically said, well done for doing this. Even if you weren't able to raise as much as you wanted, you still paid a You still made a contribution towards supporting people hard at work. And they said that they're extending the campaign towards the end of this month. It was originally going to end at the end of last month, but because it's been so popular, not just mine, but loads of other people doing it, because it's become so popular, they've extended it to the end of this month. So I figured, I think I might give another one of these a go. I feel like if I have a month to prepare for this, rather than hearing about it and then realising I'd only have about a week to plan it, not to mention, getting used to using the Twitch equipment. Now I know how that works, now I know how to do this, I feel like I'll be able to do something hopefully better. Obviously the last one was great, but quality-wise this should be a lot better, and I'm looking forward to it. Right, so something that I've not really talked about in the documentary is that for the past few days, more specifically for week 10 and now going on into this week, I've been helping to sort out in our back garden, clearing stuff out before we, give it, as a decent look to it, because, not sure if you can tell, but it's alright looking, but it could look better. I've pretty much been digging out bin bags that were left at the back of our garden when we first moved in here. As apparently the woman who used to live here had dementia, so she couldn't really take care of the garden herself. So she entrusted two local lads, no idea who they are, but whatever they've done, they have fucked this garden up. I have already cleared out a bunch of shit from this part of the garden already, and it still looks a mess. Ignore that trimmer over there. I just sort of left that there. That's for cutting roots. But yeah, look at this. There's a whole pipe there. I mean, there's bin bags there, there's roller bin bags, they're mine. That's for, storing rubbish away. But still, see that there? A huge ass vacuum cleaner. Just left under what is, I assume, just a random tarpaulin. But there's bin bags, bits of plastic buried in the soil, small bits of plastic which make them, incredibly annoying to, try and pick up. But plastic bottles buried under roots, thick roots, might I add. These are really tricky roots to, try and get this stuff out of. I'm not sure if you can see that down there, but that's a beer can. And that's not even, the stuff that I dug up like last week. I'll show you that in a bit, but this is just mental. This is BBC World News. I'm Luke Crothers with the headlines. Having self-isolated after testing positive for COVID-19 in March, Prince Charles has said that he got away with it lightly, only experiencing mild symptoms of the virus. The government has come under pressure from MPs and businesses to relax the 2-metre rule for social distancing to make it easier for people to return to their jobs. The World Health Organisation says that a distance of 1 metre is safe, while others, including the UK, have gone further. And finally, actor Michael Angelos has died at the age of 76. The Liverpool-born actor was known for his roles in TV dramas such as The Boys from the Black Stuff and Good Cop, but he was best known for lending his voice to the TV series Thomas and Friends, providing narration from Series 3 in 1991 to Series 16 in 2012. His agent said that he died while at home with his wife on Saturday the 30th of May. That's all for now. Goodbye. So, apparently the clapping for the NHS thing has stopped. Yeah, just got told that today. Apparently it's due to the lockdown kind of ending, you know, what with, you know, kids going back to school and that-ish. Well, that's my phone. But, yeah. As for today, reason why I didn't really record yesterday was, well, not a lot happened, and reason why I haven't really recorded much of today is that, again, not much has happened besides me editing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I've not been recording that much for these latest parts of the documentary, you know, skipping out on whole days, but I don't know. It just feel like, I don't know. I don't really feel like I have the energy like I did at the start of this documentary. Let that prove what the lockdown is having an effect on me like. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hopefully be able to do a bit of online gaming with my best mate Matty, and yeah, just get ready for the conference call tomorrow. Alright, so recap of what I've done today. Well, not necessarily a sort of recap, it's me recapping, also explaining to you what I've done today, because you haven't seen me do it. Okay, so had my conference call with one of my teachers, finally managed to send off an edit of the documentary that I was editing for him. Yeah, week 7 that I was working on. Had to cut it down to about 20 minutes before I could send it off to him. That's finally done and dusted with. Throughout the whole today, though, I've been doing something pretty interesting. I've taken one of my favourite episodes of Doctor Who, Heaven Sent, and turned it black and white, simply because I wanted to see how it would look with this kind of colour. For one reason, story time on this. So a couple of weeks ago, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, or maybe just about a week or a month ago. I don't know. It was some time ago. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I was working on something and I opened up Heaven Sent's most iconic piece of music, The Shepherd's Boy. It turns out there was a official release of the music track on the Doctor Who YouTube channel, so I thought I'd give a listen to that, and not only was there music provided with it, but it also played the part of the episode in which it played over, but in black and white. And I remember watching over it thinking, oh my god, this looks so good in black and white. I want to be able to get this into black and white, so that's what I did today. But yeah, that's what I've been up to today. Just thought I'd tell you guys that. Now for the weekend, who knows what's going to come about. Alright, so just finished watching Ashes to Ashes, the sequel series to Life on Mars, and I've got to say, I'm very glad that I decided to watch it. I'm very glad that my mum introduced me to the series. You know, right at the very beginning when I was very sceptical of it, as soon as I, you know, get into, you know, Life on Mars and eventually Ashes to Ashes, it was a good surprise. So, Mum, if you're watching this, whatever time in the future, whether it be when the documentary comes out or like years on, thanks for recommending that show to me. I'm glad I watched it. As for now, yeah, just going to do a bit of online gaming with my mates. So yeah, just out here on this nice sunny day, came down to Ian's unit, that's what it's called.
Autotech.
Autotech, that's what it's called, yeah. Gonna have a go on this.
Derek, can you put on the brake?
This one here, right? No, this one.
That's it, no, that's your brake.
Yeah.
That's your accelerator.
That's accelerator.
All on the outside.
So is it gonna have my feet like, just my feet like this?
Just one. Go and stop. Yeah? So, put yourself in gear, forward.
Yeah.
Release the handbrake.
Yeah.
We'll follow him,
What? Let's run. Luke, I think I've done something. Luke, I think I've done something. I don't know.
The lens is on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm also a media student. No. You ready, Luke?
Love you!
Don't crash it. I'll kill you.
It's fine, don't overthink it.
You won't crash it, don't worry. You won't.
Oh, we didn't stall it like your sister.
Oh, shut up.
Ah.
Police coming for you, Luke, for bad driving. I'm joking. Don't put that in. He thinks he's going to jump out. You alright, Luke? Slightly. He's doing well, isn't he, Mum?
He is. I'm proud of both of you.
He goes round the hammerhead corner. Like a proper camera.
Looks so good.